This is Nigeria Info 99.3. We're broadcasting live from Etimi and Crescent Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Sheriff Quadry. And good morning to you, Lagos. Good morning to you, wherever you're listening to the show from. It's time for us to take a look at the papers once again. The second part of the show for today. The first part started at 6:15 this morning with Kofiba Tells. And right here with me, I've got the papers here, and we'll be looking at the stories together. As mentioned yesterday, JD will not be around today. Will not be around this week on the Dailies, all right? And he will be back hopefully next week, Tuesday. Now, let's also have you know that you can join the show. You can watch the show on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch. Nigeria Info 99.3. And it's tradition, anytime JD is not around, we make the show quite interactive by opening up the channels that we have for feedback. We've got the telephone lines, we've got WhatsApp, we've got the YouTube live stream, and we've got Facebook live stream as well. Shall we begin? Let's start with this story here on page 3 of the Guardian newspaper. Page 3 of the Guardian newspaper. This story reads, "Allow Tinubu to complete second term. Ohaneze tells Peter Obi." Allow Tinubu to complete second term. Ohaneze tells Peter Obi. The riders, LP factions clash over Supreme Court's ruling. Loyalty to Obi. Abure remains national chairman, says Dati. These are the riders to that story. So this story is quite loaded, to be honest with you. Let's start with the fact that Ohaneze is trying to tell Obi what to do. The question is, who gave Ohaneze any mandate to speak on behalf of the Southeast? The same thing for other social or regional social, political, social, cultural groups as well. Who obeys, who respects whatever Ohaneze says, or what Afenifere says, or what Northern Elders Forum says? These are people with, of course, their regional interest at heart. The question is, that interest, is it genuine? Is it truly for their region? Is it truly, are they speaking truly on behalf of their people? When push comes to shove, will they stand in line? Will they stand in front? Will they say whatever happens, happens to us first before it gets to our people? Are those the kind of people we have in these groups? And they must realize that this is democracy. You can't tell another person to stand down for another person. For what? What right do they have to be telling Peter Obi to stand down for Tinubu in 2027? I mean, who gave such a right to these groups? It's hilarious when this sort of headline, and I think that we also, as a people, we also need to try to, from time to time, exert our powers that actually, in the true sense of the word power, it lies with the people, not with these groups, because the majority of them are there for their personal interest. They are there to position their children. They are there to position themselves. Now, I'm going to talk about the riders. One of the riders says, Abure remains national chairman, says Dati. Something is happening with Labour Party. Perhaps Peter Obi is beginning to see that he may not get the ticket for the ADC. Apparently, Chibike Amechi was saying the other day that whoever they pick, everybody will support the person, and that could be coming from a sincere, place. In fact, the sincerest place it could be, yeah, But we also know that there are people in that ADC with interest that they cannot compromise, with an ambition that they cannot compromise. One of such is Peter Obi. One of such is Atiku Abubakar. I mean, in my mind, I'm thinking Amechi may not actually be a strong contender of ticket for the presidential seat of the presidential ticket of the APC. Yeah, in my mind, I'm thinking so. But the only two people I can see that can tear that ADC down are Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi. And it's looking like Peter Obi is probably preparing a backup, a special purpose vehicle for himself, maybe a return to Labour Party. Maybe, just maybe. But will that be a good move, though? Will that be a solid move for Peter Obi to return to the Labour Party? You remember that, because of their crisis, a lot of people, have been talking about LP being compromised. There are people in the Labour Party who are agents of the APC. The other day, and I'm not throwing accusations at anybody really. The other day, the Labour Party chairman, what's his name now, Julius Abure, was seen with Nyesom Wike, the Federal Capital Territory minister. And the explanation is that, look, I'm a resident of Abuja, so I can visit the minister if I have any business in Abuja or any reason, any cause to do so. But this is politics. These things are optics. They don't just fly around aimlessly, especially because you are the party chairman of Labour Party. So, will it be a good plan? Will it be a good move for Peter Obi to return to Labour Party, return to the PDP, and I'll tell you why I'm mentioning PDP, or to stay put at the ADC platform? Now, the reason I'm mentioning the PDP in this analysis is because PDP people are now beginning to see, I don't know who opened their eyes, are now beginning to see that it could be a good move to zone their ticket to the south. I mean, just imagine that. What blocked their eyes in 2023 that they didn't see? That filing or fielding a southern candidate could be their joker in 2023. I mean, could that have been their joker, which we would never know? Well, it's one of the papers today. It's not part of our headlines, but it's one of the papers today that PDP is actually considering zoning their ticket to the south. They're seeing a southern candidate as a joker. So, are they preparing the grounds for Peter Obi to come back to the party and be their standard bearer in 2027? Time will tell. Let's move on from that particular paper, the Guardian newspaper. Let's go talk another political story, this time in the Daily Trust on page 11. Defection. APC now 2 members short of 2/3 majority in the Senate. I think this particular story should not just be in the papers, should probably be on the front pages of all papers. Not because you want to advertise APC, but because you want to show Nigerians across the globe where we are headed politically. Because I do not personally think this is healthy. I am not going to fault APC for getting as many members as possible, but I'm going to fault the opposition for failing in their job. Their job is to mount very strong opposition to any ruling party. That's why you are the opposition. When you have 2/3 majority of a political party, it's the job is as good as done. I mean, it's just as good as done. I wouldn't know the reason you would go to the National Assembly as an opposition party, for instance. Maybe to just talk, because there's nothing you say. Whatever bill, whatever law, whatever anything that they want to push will be pushed effortlessly. So the question is, where is the democracy there? Where is the checks? Where are the checks? Where are the balances? Who is monitoring who? And this is going to happen. You know why? Because our politicians do not have any moral code whatsoever in terms of personal principle. Most of our politicians, you cannot speak to them as though they have moral codes, as though they have personal principles, not to talk of ideology of their political parties. So it's very easy for them to crisscross. It's very easy for them to throw away one political party and jump on the ship on another one. It's very easy for them to be corrupt because they know they can always get cover. All they need to do is to come up with one argument why their party is in disarray and then jump ship to another political party. We're not even going to talk about the fact that there's been a court ruling as to if you've jumped ship to another party, you should lose that seat. Who is following that kind of ruling? Who? Nobody. But with what we have right now, just forget it. Democracy, this right here is not democracy. Nobody's checking anything anymore. Politicians are in for their interest and their interest alone. So you would continue to see corruption. You would continue to see all of these things because nobody's checking anybody. Everybody is running for cover now because they know once you join the political party with the running the government in power, it doesn't matter how many corruption cases that you have. Your sins are forgiven. That story is on page 11 of Daily Trust. You can pick it up and read. I'm going to run through the other headlines that we have. Federal government, governors, others task journalists on promoting national consciousness and unity. The reason I picked this particular story, it's on page 7 of the Guardian newspaper. FG, governors, others task journalists on promoting national consciousness, unity. And in my mind, I'm thinking, do they understand what they are even talking about in the first place? Who is guilty? Who is guilty of promoting national divide? Who is guilty of promoting disunity? You create the problem and you give the task, you give the assignment to the journalists to help you fix it. That is not the job of journalism. The job of journalism, first and foremost, is to tell the truth, to be balanced. If journalists in this country can be balanced, maybe not all of them, and without facing any repercussion, without being haunted, I cannot count 2 or 3 that will still be in office till today. You create division. You create division. You divide people. You use all kinds of tactics. All our fault lines. You use it to just name them. Is it religion? Is it tribe? Is it ethnic? Is it economic division? You are part of you create all of these things, and you want the journalists to fix it for you. How do you want journalists to fix it? How do you want journalists to fix it? Maybe you should give journalists ideas. Give them ideas. They should stop reporting the truth. They should stop telling people the truth. They should stop they start calling white black so as to promote unity. And it's really not their fault completely. It's really not their fault completely. It's the fault of we, the people. Again, I said it a few minutes ago. The understanding of the fact that power resides with the people. We still do not have the full comprehension of that particular phrase. We don't. They don't as well. Because if they do, most of them will not be in office. Because they will think twice before they even run for office. Wait, I run for office. My people will vote me out in 2 years. 7:45 Lagos. It's Dailies today. I have other stories here, but I would come to the telephone lines now to take a few calls and feedback. When we have time, we'll go to this story on page 12 of the Punch and the Metro page of the Punch as well. Okay. Well, in the meantime, let's go take some calls this morning on Dailies today. If you're watching on Facebook and on YouTube, I would love to take your thoughts if they are relevant to the stories that we have brought to you on the second part of Daily Today this morning. You can watch on Facebook and on YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. It's actually very infuriating when the political class think that they are talking to dummies. Journalism They have their own constitutional role. You play your own role. Let journalists play their role. Have you played your role effectively? Have you? Any of them that can say they've played, we will bring tapes. The records are there, how they've played their roles over time. Their utterances are there, how they have played their roles over time. O 0201 277 0993. Female only line is 0201 465 7190. And the WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. That is 0809 597 5805. The WhatsApp number is just for messages and messages only. If you're calling me, please make it short, straight to the point, 1 minute. We've got less than 8 minutes to go on the show this morning, okay? All right. Thank you. And please turn off your radio as well. It's very important. Good morning to you.
Hello, Sherry. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Friday Agbo. I'm calling from Navy Town.
Welcome, Friday.
Thank you. Sheriff, this issue of Abure meeting Wike saying he's a resident in, I suspect something, just like you said. But these are politicians. Why are they taking us for a fool? There's something you said that really sink into my brain. We have the power over what these people are doing or saying. If we insist that, okay, this is what to do, this is what to follow, then for Peter Obi, this ADC, this coalition of a so-called coalition, the kind of people even join that coalition, I'm not too comfortable with them. Some APC governors ahead, they might join the ADC as well. I don't know how true it is, but if they fail to give that ticket to Peter Obi, he should quietly go to another party. I suspect something, Sheriff. This ADC, I guess on the polling, what's it called, the voting, ADC will come before APC. If it's AA party, or else A party, let Peter Obi do it. Please.
Okay.
Let's know what we are doing.
Okay.
I'm tired of these politicians and people. Thank you so much.
Thank you too for calling me. Have a good one yourself. Appreciate your call. Let's take another call. Good morning to you.
Hey, Sheriff.
Yes,
I agree to you.
I agree to you.
I was even wondering which faction of our nation is telling Peter Obi to step down, not to contest. Because the last time I checked, some people said they don't want the gentleman from Rivers to be in charge of our nation. That was before late Chief Emmanuel passed on. These are just on serious plan. I've never taken any of these cultural organizations serious. That is before they are just there for their own interest. They have not done anything concrete. They should go and put their house in order before telling who and who is going to step down. For those that are defecting, I insist and I keep saying this, Nigeria will not become one party state like China. We're not in China. There must still be opposition. The issue now is that would the opposition be vibrant? Would they be, loud and speak out for the people? That's the issue there. So for me, I don't see us as the people that are going to do anything much. Nigerian people, I see them as people that are laid back, like people that are already defeated.
Thank you.
But let's see what happens as time goes before 2027.
Thank you. Thank you for your thought. Appreciate it. Let's take another call. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sherry.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Pastor Fanny. I'm speaking from Abara.
Welcome, Pastor.
Yeah. As for Hanese, would have nothing to do with them. The Igbos don't have anything to do with them at all. You can see that any of the policies there is for themselves, not for Igbos. The Igbos don't even recognize the chief for whatever it is. We don't recognize it. Whatever they say is for themselves. You understand me? They should allow Tinubu to finish his 8 years. It's not for us. It doesn't concern us. Then when you talk about P2B, the people in ADC, I see them to be credible people. I don't see any of them that is many of them that are in any kind of default. If P2B, if they can give P2B that position, I think they will go far. Because if you look at it, P2B has a good record in the last election. Had a very perfect, if not for Wike, who denied him that position, he would have been the president of this country today. That is the only thing. As for the fake defection, those who are defecting, in fact, they have their own reason. I can see that they don't have conscience at all. They don't have conscience.
Thank you. Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your thought. 7:52. We'll take some messages shortly, but let's take this call right here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, please. Good morning.
My name is Deborah.
Please turn off your radio, Deborah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I feel like whatever is happening, most politicians leaving PDP to APC, I feel like it's actually spiritual. That's my honest take.
Okay.
I know it may sound funny, but I feel like it's spiritual because what...
Oh, Deborah, we lost your call. We'll try and call back in. If you can make it back, that would be nice. Good morning to you.
Hello, Sheriff.
Good morning. Please turn off your radio.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. This is Mr. Wilson.
Welcome, Wilson.
As for, I don't know, why is it that even the Igbos, they are not in one, like when you say Afenifere or you see the Arewa people? Because you're just there when you're talking about equity. After now, Azikiwe, is it not from the southwest to the north, from southwest to the north since then? And they are not seeing this thing. They're just like, Peter Obi should come down. Are they the one to? Is it Peter Obi should come down? Is Nigerian people that want to elect who they want to elect? Why are they just biased? This so-called one is people. They're just after their own selfish interest. But maybe they are getting something from the ruling party, and they are using that one to blackmail and want to say that they are talking for the Igbo people. They should just mind what they mind. Is this Nigeria want to elect who they want to elect? They should elect all what people are after now. We are after free and fair election 2027. Not this one that politicians and whether it's politicians, pastors or clergymen or imam, they are doing they should not speak for. Let the people fight for themselves.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Thanks for calling. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Please turn off your radio. Turn it off and call me back, okay? Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Yes, please, morning to you.
This is Malik speaking.
Good to have you.
Okay, Sheriff.
Sir?
We, the masses, are we united? Don't blame is it Ohaindigbo they call them?
Ohaneze.
Okay, Sheriff. Ohaneze, imagine you don't have a job. You just imagine, and someone is giving you 1 million every time, or someone is giving you 10 million. What will you do?
Do anything.
Would you support the person?
Yes, no.
Now, what for you? So don't, before they come out and speak, something don't change hand. This is Nigeria. You cannot tell me that you were born in this country and you are 30-something years or for something years. You don't understand how the country works. When I say we are designed to fail, people don't understand. I'm abusing my country. The moment you give a Nigerian that is talking money, including me, give me 1K now, Chef, I vote for you for 1K. Nothing will happen. Good morning.
Morning to you too, Malik. Honest, straight to the point. Thank you. 7:55. Let's take some messages quickly. I've got this message here that says, "You've said it all. No single politician can win. Those fixated on one candidate should think again. Many don't even have voters card. 2027 will be interesting." That's Ayo who sent that message. Ayo, thank you for sharing. I've got another one here that says, "Oh, sorry. This is what's the time now? Okay." So this person says, Uche from Songo says, "Your concerns is not genuine. If it's the other way around, you will never say anything. Why are you saying all this is the hate and your guy have for Tinubu?" Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing. I'll read it. I have another one here that says, Kiwilansky, I think that's your name. Kiwilansky said, "If Obi goes to PDP, don't forget that Wike is still in PDP and is ready, to do whatever it takes within his means to support Tinubu to win 2027. So that is imagination that come 2031, he might stand a chance. Then Obi should have been able to leverage on his organic followership in the last presidential election and formed his own party. By this time, we'll be so consolidated. We would have consolidated his popularity and his party would have been popular. But ... Okay. I mean, that's a brilliant idea. But do you think a man can form a party, a political party, in a country like Nigeria when we don't even have independent candidacy as an option in our political scheme of things, right? Okay. Let's take another comment here on WhatsApp. Oh, okay. It's a long one. I would take a part of it. So this comment says, what is going on? Okay, I don't know what is going on. I've tried to get to your comments, but just give me a moment. Let me try again. No, I don't think I can try. Okay, yeah. I finally reached the bottom of your messages. When you send it, just send it once. It's okay. Says Tariq from Lekki says, Sheriff, you are just on point. All these are Anezi Afenifere Pandev northern leaders from a part of Nigeria's problems today. Now who tell them say then they speak for us with their selfish greedy grieved interest. They have never done anything tangible. Sheriff, make them rest, Jerry. For deflection, politicians, they don't have common ideology. Okay, all right, appreciate it. Lagos, we're gonna leave it here. I'm sorry I can't take, time is very short on this show. I can't take another call right now because I have to step aside. Thank you for me being a part of this, but I'll be back at 9 o'clock on Daily Digest. And this morning, let's look at our I'm trying not to say our problems. Let's look at our situation. I've got a guest that will be, looking at where we are, where we should have been, what we need to do. That's coming up on Daily Digest at 9 o'clock. I'm Sheriff Quadry. Kofi is making a return now for the remaining part of the morning. Stay with us, please.
7 p.m. Don't knock, na yellow clock be that.
Yes, so better don't come as the MTN Mega Billion promo don't land and your number
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates